Agobi. Sophomore, number 21, Jason Dumas. And at goal, number 30, a sophomore, number 30, Diego Flores. Head coach is Kevin Anderson, assisted by Ruben Ayarna, Ed Kelly, Chris Payne, and Nick Longo. At this time, we ask that you please rise to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, Southern Connecticut and the Northeast 10 Conference promote good sportsmanship by spectators, student athletes, and coaches. Racist, sexist, or other
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at Jestow Field in New Haven, Connecticut on a dreary and rainy day as we get ready for the Owls to take on the Purple Knights from the University of Bridgeport. My name is Sam Tremblay. Again, thank you for joining us, and we have a special guest in the booth with us today, four-time national champion, 8-time Big East regular season champion, and four-time Big East tournament champion, Coach Ray Reed. Coach Reed, thank you for joining us today.
Sam, my pleasure. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so we're looking at two teams coming off season opening losses. The Owls dropped their game to Felician, and the Purple Knights lost to Franklin Pierce. Both of those opponents nationally ranked. Coach, what did you see in the Owls' first matchup this year?
Yeah, they were much better than the score indicated. They're a much improved team. They had a couple chances early, hit the bar, Cute made a great save, and then Felician scored literally with no time on the clock. I think possibly the clock expired, but there was no VAR. And then the second half, Felician had a couple opportunities and buried them, a couple goalkeeper mistakes, but I think that Southern Connecticut deserved a better result than that. I think they're a much improved team. It'll be interesting to see how they respond.
Yeah, and a big opportunity to open their season here at home with a win. Let's take a quick look at today's starting lineups, and we'll start with the Owls. Coach, why don't you run us through it?
Yeah, back four, left back, Yusuf Muhammad, a sophomore from Ghana, big, strong, fast player. Center backs are Kazuki Amagavaiva, a sophomore from the Bronx, and Edward Munzer, a graduate student from Ghana, and right back's Kasper Mazinski, another sophomore. The six-player Solomon Adu, a sophomore from Ghana. The two eights are Randy Vang, a freshman from Rhode Island, and Jeremy Martin, a graduate student from France. And the three front players from left to right are Jason Dumont, very good player, technical, fast. Jake Novoselsky in the middle, graduate student from Columbia. And Amos Bignotti playing out wide right. For Bridgeport, back four is Lucas Mobb, Bruno Kakis, Sam Dunas, and Edwin Zoka. 6 is Hugo Drew. The 8 is Angel Beatrix. The 10 is Kata Agul. And then across from right to left, Jacob Reinhardt, Ta Agran, and Jalou Miranda are the front players.
All right, a couple new looks for the Owls in their starting lineup, including Diego Flores in net. As we get things going here at Jestow. Bridgeport with possession. That's Jake Novoselsky up front. Had a yellow card in the first matchup of the season. One of the Owls' 3 captains. Bridgeport moving now into Owl territory. That one's taken away nicely. There's a whistle against the Purple Knights. It'll be a free kick for the Owls. Jeremy Martin drew the foul there. Coach, who should we be looking out for on this Owls offensive attack?
Yeah, Jeremy Martin's very good. I like Jason Durant, the 21, plays wide left. Jeremy Martin's a grad student, very talented player. Amos Bignotti's good on the right. The Owls will play a 4-1-4-1 formation attacking, more of a 4-2-3-1 when they defend.
Owls now quickly moving ahead. That one tipped and ends up in Purple Knight possession, so they'll regain control. Purple Knights quickly moving up that far sideline. The Owls get it back yet again. Edward Mensah got a foot on it, but Bridgeport quickly regains. Coach, what are you getting from Bridgeport's attack so far?
Yeah, keeping the ball, trying to get the flank guys in. You know, Southern sitting back pretty much on a block of 9.
Into the box here, Muhammad. That one blocked and collected. A nice job from Amagavi, the Owls sophomore. That one got past Mensah. Flores comes up.
Well
Sliding
done.
grab.
Well done by Flores, cutting that through ball off. It's key here, I think, that Southern doesn't get back on their heels too early and they extend the pressure and take it to them a little bit.
Yeah, so Flores, first start of the year for him, the sophomore out of Nessinet, New York. Now the Owls moving ahead. Here's Novoselsky. Into the box, cleared out of bounds. No, it stays in bounds. My mistake. The Owls will reset. That one cleared away, and the Owls will have a throw in right near Bridgeport's bench. A chilly 62 degrees here, raining on and off now in New Haven. Not the ideal weather for your home opener, but Owls will power through. Mrzinski to throw it in, one of the Owls returning all-conference players. He was an all-rookie team member, played all 90 minutes in the season opener.
Long throw in, good flick.
Up at the top of the box here. There's into the box toward Novoselsky. Keeps it in. Centering pass, knocked away. Mrzinski recovers on the sideline. There's an offsides call. So a couple near chances there for the Owls, but nothing comes out of it. Bridgeport, a very experienced team on the field. Only 2 players, not seniors or grad students. The Owls with some more youth. They've got a few sophomores out there as well. Deep pass. Looks like he's onside. Mrzinski in defense. There's a shot. Off target. It'll be a goal kick for the Owls. Seen a lot of long passes from Bridgeport earlier. Think they'll keep that going, Coach?
Yeah, they're playing a bit direct. They're trying to turn Southern's back 4 and play behind them. And it's effective right now. That Southern's got to get out and get a little more pressure on the ball and stop these guys just serving behind because they're dangerous. Turning you back. And the field's a little bit, it's turf, but it's still a little bit slippery from the rain.
Absolutely.
The turf is a bouncy turf, so it's not not conducive to playing great soccer on, so they've got to be very smart here.
If you had your pick, would you have the Owls on grass or turf?
Any soccer game should be on grass.
Here's Dumont down the middle going towards Novoselsky. Just a little too much on that pass, and it rolls out of bounds. Dumont, as you said before, speedy sophomore out of Queens Village, New York. Had some great moments in attack last year for the Owls.
Yeah, he's very effective on the left flank. Dangerous. Good on the dribble. Good one-on-one taking players on.
It's the second time the Owls have taken on the Purple Knights already on this field. Women's soccer opened their season with a 0-0 draw against Bridgeport on Friday. And they're back on the field tomorrow night when they take on Georgian Court. Here's Mensah, Brzezinski, and an out-of-bounds call. A little late whistle there. Bridgeport now swings the ball to the other sideline. Owls playing pretty conservatively here. Not a lot of pressure up front. Dumont nearly intercepted it, but bounces out of bounds. Coach Kevin Anderson, who you coached, won a national championship with. What do you think he's saying to his players right now early in this one?
Yeah, I would imagine he wants them to get more on their front foot and not, be so passive and giving Bridgeport too much space.
Bridgeport now moving into Owls territory. Mensah slipped as he attempted to clear that. And a whistle there. Too much pressure from Bignati. And it'll be a free kick here for the Purple Knights.
Get two guys wide. Come on, guys.
Here's into the box. That one will fly out of bounds over the head of Flores. So a couple early chances here for the Purple Knights, but have not really tested Flores yet. Flores' first appearance in goal in his career, playing, of course, behind Devin Wan last year. No whistle on the sideline there. It'll roll out of bounds off the Owls. Bignati trying to secure it. No whistle there. That goes against Martin. Brzezinski clears that one.
Up, step up, boys.
Again, Owls very conservative. You think they'll start applying a little bit of pressure in that front half?
I think Coach Anderson's yelling to him to do it. I just hope they're listening. I think he sees it.
Brzezinski looking
Good
ahead.
ball. It's a good ball.
Going for Novoselsky. Forces the Purple Knights to clear it out of bounds. It'll be another chance here for the Owls. Brzezinski will throw in again. Only one shot from either team early, none on goal, both ways.
Long throw.
Looked like it was headed toward Mensah. Purple Knights quickly regain control. Muhammad comes across. We've got a player down for the Purple Knights. .25 into this one. Clock stopped. The Owls will take back possession. Mensah looking deep. Going towards Bignati, but will roll out of bounds. This time it's a Bridgeport goal kick. Muhammad in defense as the Purple Knights cross midfield. Dumont slides to get to it.
Good work by Dumont there to get stuck in.
Yeah, pressure forces the ball out of bounds. Lots of contact there. It looks like the foul will go against the Purple Knights. Martin was the Owl who went up for the header and then hit the turf hard. How do you think they play this free kick?
Yeah, they're going to probably play it in the box, I think. Although he only has 4 players forward. Let's see, it's about 45 yards from goal.
It looks like
they're going to play in, directly in.
Yeah, Martin will be the one to take it.
Yeah, good.
Zed plays across. There's Merzinski. He'll go into the box, but secured nicely by Mazik in net for the Purple Knights. They quickly play ahead.
The diagonal ball is a lot of their offense. Bridgeport long diagonal switches from the big left back, and that was from the right back.
Yeah. A lot of pace early here from Bridgeport. Working quickly. Good pass. Mensah gets in the way. It'll be the first corner of the day for Bridgeport.
Two big targets here for Bridgeport, top 14 yards out.
That's Samuel Dundas at 6'8". Header rolls away. Kept in bounds. Here's another pass. Nearly chipped past Flores.
Goal kick.
But it'll end up being a goal kick.
Good.
That was Dundas, the 6'8" grad student. Had a chance, but it'll be a goal kick. 6'8". I mean, you don't see a lot of soccer players that height. What sort of impact does that have on the game, Coach?
Well, they usually aren't quick and agile, so you can get at them. But on restarts, they're big targets, and it's hard if your biggest player is 6'2" to deal with a 6'8" player.
Absolutely. Owls lost some height. Alex DeCuna, a huge presence and a wonderful person. Owls captain last season, graduated. Pass ahead. Bignati trying to get there. It'll be Dumont who reaches it first. Dumont. Pass into the box.
Oh,
saved.
Good save. Well done. Cut back from Dumont. Good save.
That one's out of bounds off the Purple Knights. Martin had a good look, but a great save from Masick. First real test of the day for either goalie.
Good defending by Eddie Mensah.
A beautiful job getting that ball back.
He's getting fouled.
Owls trying to work to get it back. Brzezinski with the deflection. Very physical player. Here come the Purple Knights back across midfield. That one knocked away.
Throw in.
That's Solomon Adu. Owl sophomore out of Ghana. One of 3 Ghanaians on the team. The men's soccer team here at Southern, probably the most international presence out of any of our programs. Got representatives from Spain, Norway, Switzerland, France.
A long throw here, looks like, for Bridgeport.
Yeah.
They brought the big guy up.
Yep, Dundas using that height to get distance. That one cleared away by Brzezinski. Novoselsky in pursuit. Bridgeport will reset. Here come the Purple Knights now. Muhammad clears it out of bounds. The Owls played the Purple Knights last year on September 8th. It was a 1-1 draw. That one scooped up by Flores. Hasn't been a huge test for Flores yet, but what do you think of his performance up here in the...
Yeah, he's done what he's had to do so far, but nothing's been in the air and nothing really point blank at him yet. Let's see how it goes. But he's been all right. Southern's got to get a little bit of hold of the ball here and get some possession. Let Bridgeport chase.
Flores comes up to knock that one out of bounds and onto our practice field. Of course, most of our varsity programs here practice on the turf. New turf from about, I believe it was 3 years ago. So lines up with Coach Kevin Anderson's tenure. Muhammad with the takeaway. Muhammad racing down the sideline. Rolls out of bounds right past midfield. Muhammad, another one of the Owls players from Ghana, 6'1" sophomore. Martin takes it away. Novoselsky had some room, but had it quickly taken back. Coach, what's allowed Bridgeport's defense to be successful so far?
I don't think they've been successful. We just need to do a little bit better job moving the ball. That's all. We got good players. Our guys have good feet. Just got to get on the ball and hold it, make them chase. They're not really breaking things up. We're kind of giving it to them. You know, with Martin and Dumont and Solo, Bang. That guys have good feet.
The throw-in from Brzezinski, going for Novoselsky. That's out of bounds off the Owls. Just over 20 minutes into this one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That one knocked away.
Well done.
Had to look towards Martin. There's a shot.
Ooh.
Ooh, off the post. Chip in, off the crossbar. And that falls in.
I think it might be Martin.
Jeremy Martin.
That all comes off of Martin getting the ball in deep, taking a shot, the rebound. Critical here, next 5 minutes we don't give it back. They cannot give a goal here in the next 5 minutes. Oh, God.
And there's a whistle, it looks like.
Top of the box, free kick.
Yeah.
The next 5 minutes psychologically, if we can get to the 26th minute, still up, psychologically it's good. You just don't want Bridgeport to answer right away and take the momentum back from us.
Yeah, that was, I believe it was Mensah who was whistled for the foul. So an advantageous position here for the Purple Knights. And look out for that height, 6'8" Samuel Dundas. Looks like the 6'1" Yusuf Muhammad is marking him.
Yeah, it's also a pretty good shooting angle. 5 is in behind. 5's probably offsides right now, but we'll see what he does in the Bulls played.
Ackle looks to
pretty
be
good. Pretty good shooting angle though. Good.
That one blocked by the wall.
Good. He's offsides. He touches the ball. Good. Good. Yeah, got to withstand another 3-4 minutes here. Keep the momentum on our side.
Yeah, Owls defense holding up early in this one. Muhammad will throw in. That one pass back. Mensah gets his head on it. Now Bridgeport swings it to the other sideline. Quickly moving the ball ahead.
It's out. It was out. It was out. Good call.
It will be a goal kick.
Halfway through. Halfway through the half here. Anybody have players warming up? Bridgeport's got a couple guys warming up.
Yeah, Owls bench still sitting. They had 6 players play the entire 90 minutes in the Owls' first matchup against Felician. And 5 of those players have already not come off today, and that's Adu, Mensah, Muhammad Brzezinski, and Amagavi. Flores' goal kick.
I tell you, the left side with Dumont and Muhammad is a good combination Coach Anderson has. They both got decent feet. They're athletic. They're tough. They can defend. They can attack. Here's Solo, I think. He's a good player, too.
Yeah, has his pass knocked down.
Yeah, not that good.
Mensah.
He's a good player, so.
That one chipped through. Magavi.
Don't foul him.
There's a centering pass toward that far post. And Muhammad able to let it roll out of bounds using that frame. It's been a solid game for Muhammad, sophomore from Kumasi, Ghana. Went to high school in the Bronx, however. When do you think Coach Anderson goes to his bench?
I don't know. Maybe not to the half, unless he sees something. Maybe not. Maybe he'll ride these guys to the half at least. depending on how the match goes the next few minutes.
A good amount of experience sitting on the bench for the Owls, but plenty of experience on the field as well. That foul goes against the Owls. A little bit of extracurricular activity there after the whistle. The official will stop the clock. I believe it was Martin on the original contact that caused the whistle.
Look, if you extend the pressure here, if Southern can step up a little, Bridgeport cannot handle the pressure in the back of their team. It's got to extend pressure and give the guys less time on the ball.
Yeah, you almost saw it right there. Novoselsky tips a pass. That one out of bounds, this time off the Purple Knights. It would be Muhammad with a throw-in again. Looking towards Dumont. That one out of bounds. A little bit of back and forth action on this far sideline. Now a pass back towards the middle. Mensah there for Southern. Going towards Novoselsky as they headed away. Martin able to get it ahead.
Martin's a good little player. He's got a good brain, soccer brain.
Yeah, first year on the Owls for Martin. Transferred from Assumption.
Uh-oh.
Here's a pass in the box, one-on-one with Mensah. That one gets through, but Merzinski there to block it.
So they're not going to win these long balls in the air against these 6'10 guys. They got to get them on the ground, make them chase it a little bit.
Yeah, Novoselsky listed at 5'8", so it gives
about a foot.
Yeah, just about
a foot height advantage.
Another deep pass for the Purple Knights. Mensah sends it right back. Merzinski applying pressure. Now the Purple Knights working down the sideline.
Come on.
Merzinski.
Good pressure. Foul. Good.
Lots of contact there. It'll be a foul against the Purple Knights.
Well done by Casper. About 17 minutes to the half.
Yeah, Jao Miranda. Too much contact. And Merzinski, the sophomore out of Monroe, Connecticut. One of a few CT natives on the squad. Flores will take it here.
They got to get themselves Southern into positions to collect the knockdowns here.
There's some green for Dumont using the speed shot.
Stuff.
On target, but saved.
Dumont is a dangerous player. He's a clever player on the flank. He's got a good left peg. He's good in the attack, and he's got a little bit of bite on defending.
Second save of the day for Masick. Here's a pass ahead.
Come on, Eddie. Good, Eddie.
Mensah gets there first.
He's a tough kid, Eddie Mensah. He's a tough kid, the center back, the captain.
Yeah, 1 of 3 alongside Jake Novoselsky and Tyler Doherty.
2 subs for Bridgeport, 3 and 10.
Yeah, that'll be Soren LaRue and Loic Potter.
Coming out is that 14 or 44 coming right to us?
Believe that's 34. That's Lucas Ma, the
And-
senior out of Switzerland.
And it might be 21.
23
23?
possibly, yeah. A little bit of rain on the window here. That's Atta Atkin.
No, those are called old eyes. I wish it was the rain. Oh, good, good, good.
Novoselsky chips it back. Here's Adu.
I like this kid a lot, to be honest with you.
That
Oh,
one.
it's a great ball played behind. Oh, Jesus. It's a great ball by Solo in behind to, I believe it was Amos.
Yeah, Bignotti had a chance, but no one there to receive the pass. Here come the Purple Knights. Down the close sideline.
Well read, Eddie Mensah. Solo? Yep, Solo.
Yeah.
6.
Able to take it away and draw the foul.
He's a good player. Breaks things up. His feet are good.
Yeah, was a staple as a freshman last year for the Owls. And is filling in that same role this year. Played all 90 minutes in the opener.
About 14 minutes left in the half. Important here, Southern adds to the lead or gets to the half 1-0. But not to give them back a goal here now in the last 15.
Looks like Martin will send it into the box. That one rolls through, untouched.
And it looks like it's starting to rain because everybody's got the umbrellas out.
Yeah, it rained all night and into the pregame. Slowed down right before kickoff, but forecast says it'll be on and off throughout game time today. Long pass, Mensah there to break it up. That one knocked away from Novoselsky. Another pass ahead.
Don't let him serve. Good pressure, make him play back. See, here's the ball. Good, they didn't let him tee it up.
Good speed from Bignotti there to knock it out of bounds. Purple Knights working right in front of Southern's bench.
Bridgeport likes to swing the ball wide.
Muhammad knocks that one out. Oh, and goes down hard.
Yeah, he's all right, it's his ankle.
The official will stop the clock here. 32-30.
He's all right. He's up.
Yep, no movement on Southern sideline. It'll be a throw-in. They'll go to Dundas again. Pass for the front side, headed away. Muhammad, that time cleared away. And Magavi nearly kept in bounds. Another pass ahead, Mrzinski there to break it up.
And he's onside.
There's a beautiful ball
He's on.
to Novoselsky with room. Didn't have a clear look. Opts to pass it back.
Great ball.
Bicycle attempt there nearly went for Martin.
Great ball across. See, Bridgeport is suspect in transition. If the Owls can play forward quickly, they can get behind these guys.
That one's out of bounds. Mrzinski forces it off of Bridgeport. There's a throw. Novoselsky couldn't get there in time, so it'll be a goal kick for the Purple Knights. Be sure to stay tuned during halftime as another legendary Owls coach, Tom Lang, will step into the booth. And then post-game, we'll have Coach Anderson up here with one of his players. Goal kick. Looks like it will end up in the feet of the Purple Knights. Muhammad gets a boot on it. And there's offsides. Muhammad knew it. Flores will come up to take the free kick.
10 minutes to go. Let's get to the half up a goal.
Back and forth here again on that far sideline. Clock stops here with 35:43 on the scoreboard. Here's the throw in from Merzinski, headed toward the box. Novoselsky couldn't corral it. Merzinski, nice touch to keep it alive. Another centering pass cleared. Adu from the top of the box ends up in the hands of Masick. Muhammad controls the punt.
When the Owls get the ball on the ground here, they can play a bit. It's when the ball's bouncing or in transition that Bridgeport is dangerous.
Yeah, here they come. That one deflected by Merzinski.
This kid Casper works hard. Kid works hard. Give him credit. Coach Anderson's got a pretty diligent group of workers on the first 10. Still no one warming up. Looks like, barring injury, he's going to go with the first 11 to the half.
Yeah, now under 10 minutes to go.
Here we go again.
Now
See,
one.
they can pick the...
Here's Bignati. Takes a shot.
Corner.
Just missed. Looked like
corner.
Was tipped.
Oh, bad call. That's a corner.
And yeah, final call will end up being the goal kick. So 1-0, the Owls lead here in the 37th minute. A few more subs for Bridgeport.
And also coming in, number 19, Jem Jellick.
Martin's goal earlier, first goal of the year for Southern, first of Martin's Owls career. He leads the team with 3 shots. Bignati, Vang, and Dumont each with 1 as well. Nearly had a chance there. Bridgeport plays it back.
Yeah, I don't think one goal is going to win this game. I think the Owls are going to have to get a second goal if they want to come home with a W. Long direct ball there from the left back. Keeper does a good job picking it off.
Yeah, clean sheet so far for Flores in his first start in net for Southern. Dumont breaks up the pass. Out of bounds off him.
We're a little bit quicker than these guys are. Oh, we're a little bit quicker. And in transition on a 3-4-man break, we're dangerous here. Bridgeport overplays a bit, and they're not really technically proficient. And that plays right into the Owls' hands.
Yeah, that time a whistle. Martin, the one to hit the floor for the Owls.
5.5 minutes to the half. Let's get to the half here, 1-0.
It'll be, I believe that's Big Naughty. No, Martin again will take the free kick.
Goal.
That one
Own
knocked
goal.
up.
Oh.
Just missed.
Would have been an own goal. The big guy hit it. One of the big guys hit it. Wow.
Yeah, one of those tall heads. Masick in goal, also standing at 6'8" for the Purple Knights.
He's part of their basketball team, I think.
Will be a corner for the Owls. Here's the kick. Headed, saved. Another chance. That
Goal.
one's in.
Great ball by Martin. I don't know who had the first head. Was it Eddie Mensah? Can you see on the replay?
I believe it was Adu.
And who had the goal?
I think it was Adu both times. Maybe Mensah the first time, but Adu gets it
I
done.
think Mensah, or great ball by Martin, whipped in. Mensah gets a head on it. Keeper makes a great save, and then Solo finishes it. Now it is critical for 4 minutes not to give up a goal here.
Yeah, Owls, all the momentum on their side.
Now it is critical that they don't give up a goal until the half.
Southern Connecticut goal number 6, Salman Adu.
So it's officially Adu's goal. The sophomore from Kumasi, Ghana.
The Bridgeport keeper, Sam, gives up a lot of rebounds. Probably because he's big, his hands aren't so great. But both goals have come off rebounds. This first one was off the bar. Just gotta, don't bend here, don't break. Got 4 minutes. Good defending. They're in a block of 9 almost. 4-1, 4-1, and there's a long diagonal ball again. Just don't give these guys life. Good pressure. Good.
Yeah, Bridgeport will swing it from the far sideline here, closer to the booth. That pass.
Now Dumont's got to not cheat here. He's got to get back and help on that left side. He's not getting back deep enough, and his left back is Muhammad is facing 2 guys, and that's going to cause a problem. I'm sure coach is going to speak to them about that at the half.
Yeah, Amagavi forced to head it out of bounds. It'll be the first corner kick of the game for the Purple Knights. That one.
Good.
Kicked away.
Mensah again. This kid is tough, man. He's tough as nails, Eddie Mensah. Another sub for Bridgeport. Number 8. 2:45 left in the half.
Yeah, Josh Erdos coming in for this final few minutes.
Bridgeport substitution, number 8, Josh Erdos.
Dundas to throw it this time from the close sideline into the box. That one reaches the ground, kicked away.
No fouls. No fouls. Clear. Good, good, good. Now they got him on a counter.
Mensah again, and here's Dumont. You know his speed.
Good, 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 good. Take your time. 2 minutes to go in a half.
Down the sideline, Muhammad's got a beat on it. Plenty of space for Muhammad as it knocked away.
First touch was a little bit long, but he got out in transition and ran. They are good in transition, the Owls.
The Owls have a player down here.
Oh, come on.
I believe that's Mensah.
He'll be all right. He probably needs a breather. Got a minute 51 seconds to the half. He's all right. He's all right. Yep, he's getting a tough kid, Eddie. Captain, good leader. I think Eddie Kelly helped find this guy for Coach Anderson. He's got a great staff, Sam. Eddie Kelly, the former head coach at BC. Ruben Iron, a big-time player at BC who played professionally in Sweden. Scott Testori played at UConn. Was the Gatorade Player of the Year for 4 years in high school. Played at UConn for me for a year. Chris Payne, 2 national champions.
Yeah, new this year,
and
Chris
then
Payne.
a new goalkeeper coach, Nico, came in this week, and watching him yesterday, he's very good with the goalkeepers. Kevin's put together a very good staff.
Here's the throw-in from Rzinski, has it headed away.
Beautiful, beautiful.
They'll do it again.
Let's get a third.
That one gets through a little deeper, but knocked away. Mensah controls the long ball, sends it right back.
He's off. I think the guy was off anyway. It's all right. We got a minute and 20 to the half, so.
Yeah, just another reminder. Stay tuned for halftime when Coach Tom Lang enters the booth.
1 minute remaining in the period.
So now under 60 seconds.
All right, stop the serve. Hey, just clear. Just keep. Oh, geez. See, this is again the switch. This is what it's going at.
There's a ball toward the middle.
No fouls. Smart.
That one gets through, and Flores
Take
right
your
there.
time. Well done, Diego. Just take your time. You got 45 seconds here. Not even 30 seconds.
Yeah. No rush from the Owls sophomore goalkeeper.
Beautiful.
He'll clear it all the way out of bounds.
Little side note on your halftime guest. Tom Lang coached me at camp when I was in high school, and he was at Adelphi.
9,
Huh.
8,
So a long time going back.
He really screwed up my development as a player.
3, 2, 1.
Good half. Good half.
All right, so that will do it for the first 45. The Owls, a 2-0 lead. Goals from Adu and Martin. Both the first of their Owls career. And make sure to stay tuned. We'll take a short break and be back with you as Tom Lang joins us for halftime. All right, here we are during our halftime break. Owls with the 2-0 lead over Bridgeport, and it's another special guest here up in the booth. Joining me today is Coach Tom Lang. Coach Lang, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure to be here. I'm enjoying it. Good first half for the Owls, out ahead with a 2-0 lead. So hopefully they can maintain that through the second half.
Yeah, so let's start with the game going on right now. What have you seen that's led to the Owls' success early?
Well, I've been impressed with their intensity defensively as far as closing down Bridgeport in the midfield and not giving them an awful lot of time on the ball and trying to force them to play backwards. I think when they've had the ball, Southern has done a good job of playing the ball into the back of the Bridgeport team and challenging and winning second balls and then hitting them on the break. And I think the first goal was a direct result of that type of play. And they've had the better chances in the first half, and I think they're deserving of the 2-0 lead.
All right, so we've seen the offense success. Diego Flores, first time in goal for the Owls, a clean sheet so far. What does the defense need to keep doing to make sure Bridgeport stays off the board?
Well, I think they have to continue to do what they have been doing, which is, again, not allowing them an opportunity in the midfield to turn and to play balls in behind them. I think Bridgeport has tried to switch the point of attack a few times against Southern, and they've had some success once in a while getting in behind the outside fullback. So we need to address that a little bit at halftime and make sure that that's a little bit tighter at the back. Again, for me, defensively in the midfield, I think the midfielders for Southern have done a very good job of putting pressure on, especially the number 6 from Bridgeport. I think he's quite a good player, and they've done a very good job of closing him down and not allowing him a great deal of time on the ball. So far, the game plan has been working for Coach Anderson, and but we all know in soccer that that 2-0 lead is the worst one to have. So I think it's important in the second half here that Southern comes out and takes the initiative in the first 10-15 minutes and doesn't sit back and rest on their laurels and allow Bridgeport to climb back into the game.
Definitely. Coach Anderson, like you mentioned, in his third season with the program, he's had a lot of competitive teams over the years. Last year, qualified for the playoffs, dropped in the first round. But what do you think makes him such a great coach here with the Owls?
Well, I think Kevin's ability to relate to players, and he was a player himself, played it here at Southern, obviously, and then obviously I had an opportunity to play professionally, and that experience provides with players these days a sense of legitimacy as far as the information that he's providing to them. They know that it's coming from him having played at a high level, and I think he relates well with the players, and he's a good man, and I think that comes through in conversations with him, and you can see based on today's performance that the players seem to be enjoying playing for him and putting in an awful lot of hard work on his behalf.
Absolutely. Coach Anderson going with the first 11 for the entire first half. You think he'll keep that going through the second half?
Well, I would imagine that he would keep the starting 11 for the first several minutes of the second half, see what, if any, adjustments that Bridgeport have made, and then perhaps at that particular point in time maybe make some adjustments on his own. As the game goes on, as it stays 2-0, Bridgeport will probably look to take some more chances, might open themselves up a little bit more. So maybe some fresher legs later on in the half might help Southern hopefully get that third goal and put the game away for a victory.
All right, and the last thing I'll talk to you about, right before you hopped in the booth with us, Coach Reed talked about how you coached him at a soccer camp when you were at Adelphi, and he said that you might have had a negative effect on his development. Any response?
Well, listen, Ray has memories of his abilities as a player back in the day. I only had 1 week at camp to work with him, so I don't know that I really could have stunted what wasn't a great deal of development on his part anyway. But listen, his forte may not have been as the greatest player in the world, but he's certainly one of the best coaches this country's ever produced, and I'm proud and pleased to call him a friend. So, those days at Adelphi were a long time ago back at camp, but we've known and been friends with each other for 40-plus years, and so hopefully another 40 years to go.
All right, that's all I got. Once again, thank you, Coach Lang, for hopping in the booth with us for halftime, and we'll be back with 45 more minutes of Owls action in about 9 minutes and a little bit extra. We'll see you then. And we're back for the second half of action here at Jestow. Owls with a 2-0 lead over the Bridgeport Purple Knights. Jeremy Martin and Solomon Adu, the two goal scorers, both the first of their Owls careers. Owls have not allowed a shot on goal. It's been a clean sheet early here for first year Diego Flores. First start in net for him.
All right, first 15 here is critical, Sam. Let's not gift them anything. Let's try to get the third. Get the third. But if Bridgeport scores first, game's going to get a little crazy for the Owls.
Yeah, here's a quick ball down into the corner. It looks like it will be a corner kick. Bridgeport only had one corner kick in the first half. We're not able to convert on it. But here comes the second. Now in front of the net.
Oh.
That one misses wide.
From this angle, I thought it was going in.
Yep, but still Bridgeport without a shot on goal.
Al's got to get the ball on the ground and have Bridgeport chase a little bit. And then Southern's quickness and athletic ability will be the difference here if they just get the ball on the carpet.
Yeah, Coach Lang mentioned during halftime a 2-0 lead is the worst lead to have.
He's right.
So
no subs for the Owls?
No subs, still rolling with that same 11.
I just saw at the half Southern alumni Sean Stower from Wallingford. Sean played on the 87 team that won the championship, and then was a starter on the 90 team, won the goal, scored the goal that won the conference for us here last regular season game against Bridgeport. Great player from Wallingford along with Gary Cronin.
Yeah, Owls men's soccer alumni run strong. Of course, we celebrated the Hall of Fame team last year. Here's a strike into the box.
Yeah, you got the 92 team went in the Hall of Fame, and you got the 30-year anniversary of the 95 team right now. What are you calling that for as a transition? What is he doing? You give the card later on. Yeah, the 95 team now, it's a 30-year anniversary of the 95 team winning the national championship as well.
Yeah, Owls most Division II national championships of any Division II program. So it looks like that yellow card.
Who got hit, Martin?
I think it was Martin, yeah. And then the yellow card goes to Ugo Drieu, grad student from Caen, France.
What number is Ugo?
I believe he's number 6.
Two French guys. Jeremy Martin's a French also.
Here's the free kick from Flores. He's got quite the leg. The Purple Knights quickly regain possession. That one will roll out of bounds.
Southern ball.
There's Muhammad. He had a great first half in defense on the left side.
See, they get this ball out of the air, get it on the ground, guys, and start playing. They got good feet, the Owls.
Yeah, and there's Dumont.
Coach Anderson's put together a pretty technical group and an athletic group, and there's a good boy Mensa behind.
Yeah, looking towards Novoselsky, and I believe that is Bignati, but cleared out of bounds. Rain still on and off lightly here in New Haven, 63 degrees and very cloudy. That's Vang trying to keep it in bounds. But it does go out. Vang, the freshman from Cranston, Rhode Island. I believe he's also got some barber skills.
Why is that?
On the Owls Media Day, him and Jason Dumont put together a great pose of Dumont getting the haircut and Vang was holding the clippers.
Oh, okay.
So
I think his brother started and played at Providence. I believe. Is Vang? Yeah, Vang's from Cranston. His brother started, was a good player at Providence College.
looks like a foul there on Muhammad. Bridgeport goes to the other sideline.
Step to the ball.
That one knocked away into the box. Flores there. I believe that'll be the first save of Flores' Owls career.
I tell you, I don't want to jinx him, but his hands look good. His hands look good. Good. It's Martin again. Martin is a busy guy.
Yeah, chips this one into the box toward Novoselsky. Dumont trying to corral it. Ends up with Vang. Purple Knights able to take it back.
Good.
But there's Adu.
I tell you, Solo does a good job for these guys. Smart guy, he's a ball winner. Seems to have no ego. And there it is, take him.
Dumont trying to get around.
Foul.
And it'll be a foul against him. Here's a chip down that far sideline. Nicely played by Merzinski.
This kid Casper works, boy. Oh, a little hard. Maybe stays now.
The slick turf. Not slowing it down for Merzinski, who had nothing but green in front of him.
I don't know if Coach Anderson was talking about Amos or Casper, but one of these guys got into the box against Felician. Guy made a save. They counted the other way, and he tracked these guys down in the other box. 100 yards recovery run.
Wow.
I don't know which one it was. He had mentioned it was one of the two of them. They both have good engines.
Yeah, Owls finally with some motion over on the sideline. Maybe get some fresh legs in here. There's this
good
toward the
read.
box.
Well read by Diego. I tell you, as the match goes on, Sam, Diego is getting a little bit tested. His confidence is growing.
Yeah, first career start, first career action for Flores. That one rolls out of bounds. The Owls looking to play with some pace here. Novoselsky looked to throw in, but will instead let Dumont take it. Novoselsky has it taken away.
Good pressure.
That one gets through, kept in bounds by Novoselsky. That one chipped ahead to Dumont. He'll play it back to Muhammad. Muhammad down the sideline, into the box. Passes to the middle.
Oh,
no one home.
Hit it.
The Purple Knights able to take it away. Merzinski breaks up transition, and now back to Muhammad. Purple Knights able to get it back, but a few good looks there for Southern. Oh, and there's some pressure from Bignati. Able to get through, chips ahead to Novoselsky. Patient in the box, toward the top. Vang didn't have a clean look.
When the Owls extend their pressure, Bridgeport has no answer.
Well, and that one gets past Mensa.
It's all right. It's 2 against 3 here.
Amagavi. Now Muhammad gets a foot on it.
Great tackle. Good idea.
Long pass will roll out. Bignotti couldn't get there. The Owls defense, quite the day. Purple Knights only 2 shots on the day. Rather 4 shots, but none. Only 1 on goal now in the second half. Here's a pass to the middle. That one looked like it was blocked and cleared out of bounds, but it'll be a corner kick for Bridgeport as they try to cut the Owls' lead in half.
Run it short.
Tipped it in quick.
Another corner.
It'll be a corner on the other side.
Thank you. I'll try to check some scores.
2 Owl subs set to check in. I believe that is David Lops and Jalik Panton, the Owls freshman, looking for his first collegiate action.
19 and 12.
Yep. In that corner, too much distance. It'll be a goal kick.
Who's 19?
19 is Jalik Panton, the freshman from Cheshire, Connecticut.
And 12.
That's David Lops, the junior from Stanford.
Talik Penn supposed to be a good player. I believe he's with NYCFC MLS Next and moved to Cheshire. And he's bringing out our boy Dumont. And is it Vang?
No, I believe that is Bignotti, who will also take a seat. So the first 2 subs of the game for Southern. Lops a very solid defender. And it looks like Payne will slide up front. Martin chips ahead, looking to Lops.
So they brought out Dumont and
Bignotti.
Okay. Kevin likes this kid. Coach Anderson likes Talik Penn. Talik played for a Southern alumni, Arturo Blanco, who played on the '87 championship team. Arturo's the coach at Cheshire.
Owls roots everywhere. Muhammad gets it to Pan.
See, the game is starting to get stretched out, which I think offensively is to Southern's advantage because they can open these guys up and run at them and cause them all kinds of problems.
That one's out of bounds. Pan thought last touch by Bridgeport, but instead it will go the way of the Purple Knights. David Lops in his 3rd year with the program. Very consistent player for Coach Kevin Anderson. That one blocked. That was Vang who put his leg in the way. Vang again with the takeaway.
Oh.
Trying to play ahead to Panton.
See if they get possession out. Yeah, here we go.
There's Novoselsky. He's onside.
Ooh.
Looking for the whistle, but nothing from the official. Novoselsky's been held in check so far. Bit of a height disadvantage on those long balls. Here go Bridgeport. That one's saved by Flores and kicked out.
Good save.
Laid out to his left.
Good save.
Second save of the day for Diego. 2 more Owl subs set to check in. That is Tyler Doherty and Giancarlo Siltoli. first it'll be a corner kick.
It's interesting. One of the big guys is taking the corner.
To the middle.
Good.
And
good.
Flores gets on top of it.
Good stuff. Flores is earning it today. But Bridgeport is prone to the Owls getting a counter here. The game has been opened up a bit, and the Owls are much better in transition. Faster and stronger, and better feet.
Muhammad laid into that one.
Well done.
And Martin takes it away.
Ooh!
Big collision.
And he's all right.
But both players up quickly.
Good tackle.
Adu from the ground. And Purple Knights will reset.
All right, we're in the last half hour, Sam. Last half hour here. Here we go.
Taken back away. Vang. Quiet in the first half, but has made an impact here in the second. Purple Knights able to get it back. Bridgeport now trying to play it up that far sideline. Merzinski fighting for possession. Now a chip into the box. And Flores comes up to grab it. Flores sends it way deep, all the way the opposing 35-yard line. The Owls take possession.
Oh.
Martin looking for Panton. Got some room.
Oh.
A good look there for the Owls, but not able to get a shot off. Here comes Bridgeport now up the close sideline, going toward the center. Headed away by Merzinski. That one's cleared out of bounds. See if the Owls subs. Looks like not yet. These two teams drew last year 1-1. Bridgeport would have to score 2 unanswered to match that result. Here's a kick towards the center. It flies out of bounds.
27 minutes left, Sam. Owls have been good here. They can get this third on the break.
So the 2 subs come in. Again, that's Captain Tyler Doherty, the senior from Waterbury, alongside the grad student from Manhasset, New York, Giancarlo Ciatoli. So Novoselsky and Vang will take a seat. Looks like Ciatoli will take Novoselsky's spot up front. Bridgeport now right in front of their bench. Down the sideline towards that far corner. Right outside the box. too much contact there. That's Muhammad. No, rather, that was Panton who gets whistled. This is a big spot here for Bridgeport, right?
Yes, it is. Free kick. About 30 yards out, a little less. Number 7's going to in-swing it. Good ball. Well done by Eddie Menser again. Eddie Menser is a beast back there.
Yeah, he's broken up almost everything the Purple Knights have thrown his way. You throw in on the sideline. And they'll go for the height yet again. The 6'8" Samuel Dundas from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Will send it into the box. That one's headed away. I believe that was Martin. Purple Knights trying to play ahead. Pass in the box, broken up. Another throw in coming. Instead, they play quickly. That one blocked by Lops. Kicked sky high. Doherty got to it. That one will roll out. Just under 26 minutes, 24 minutes left in the half. Flores will take the goal kick. That one just kept in. Purple Knights down the sideline. Lots of contact, but no whistle. It goes out of bounds off of Bridgeport. Nicely played by Muhammad.
Under 24 to go, Sam. See if Coach Anderson tactically makes any adjustments as we get into the last 20. Bridgeport has stepped their pressure up a little bit. But this plays into the Owls' hands if they can get out and run in transition. They got the kid from Cheshire up front. Taylor Penn. Looks like he's playing the 9.
Throw in there from Amagavi and Panton on the receiving end. Doherty. Nothing there. Now some room for Ciatoli. Playing ahead toward Panton. It looks like a little too much on it. It'll roll out of bounds. Here's some pressure from the Owls up front. And Doherty receives intercepts the pass. Brzezinski going deep toward the sideline. Martin couldn't keep it in.
This kid is tough, Martin. He's being kicked all game, and he's still on the pitch in the 70th minute running behind.
Yeah, going up against Dundas, who's just about 10 inches taller than him. The Owls throw in there. Broken up by Dundon. Going again towards Martin. Mansa got a foot on it to break up the transition. Muhammad coming up in defense. The Purple Knights able to clear up some space. There's Lops to break up the pass.
Solo. Ooh, don't dribble there, so.
Yeah, Purple Knights with the takeaway. Now right outside the box, Brzezinski blocks that one. Martin clears it the other way. And that one rolls out. Coach, as we near the 20-minute mark, what do the Owls need to keep doing?
They got to be smart defensively, stay compact, not give away any balls stupidly, win the second ball because Bridgeport's playing so much in the air, and then make them pay. Get the third goal in transition when they're stretched out. You know? And most of all, just don't give up a soft goal and breathe life back into Bridgeport.
They do able to control that one.
I like Solo. It's a good play. Tyler Doherty's done a good job since he came to the match, too.
Yeah, very composed.
Good ball. I tell you, they're showing some great composure.
Pass ahead toward Martin. Broken up. Purple Knights trying to make something happen. Now under 20 minutes left in the match. On the far side, Muhammad. Brick wall.
Good, good. Check.
That one rolls out. Another goal kick for Flores. Sophomore keeper out of Nessinet, New York. That one rolls down. Mensa lets it roll out. So here's Flores again. The Nesconset product. Wisconsin, excuse me. Make sure I get that right for our listeners.
I grew up right next to that town.
Lots of contact there against Ciatoli, but no whistle. It'll be a goal kick for Bridgeport, who play it quick.
Under 18 to go here. It's getting critical time for Bridgeport to answer.
Lops providing plenty of pressure. And a slide tackle there, nicely done from Martin. Adu looking ahead. And Bridgeport recontrols the ball. Nice move from Payton. Just far off sides for Muhammad. It was a beautiful ball.
And they had
Martin was up
Jeremy
top, yeah.
Martin free on the right flank, whale open, but no one saw him.
Again, Bridgeport moving fast.
And the beauty of this, Sam, is right, the NCAA is taking away. There's no overtimes. So if the game's tied at the end of 90, that's it.
That's it. That one chipped ahead, shot attempt. What a save!
Great save by Flores. Great save by Flores.
Full layout.
Big time save by the young man. Keeps the Owls with a shutout.
He went relatively untested in the first half, but has held up so far. Corner kick.
Beautiful. 16
Out of
16 to
bounds.
go here, Sam. 16 left. Let's get the third. Southern, put these guys away.
Hey fans, Teriyaki Madness is an official sponsor of SCSU Athletics and Recreation. Be sure to visit Teriyaki Madness at 2300 Digital Avenue in Hamden and sample their...
That brings it up to 4 saves for Flores on the day. Ten shots for Bridgeport. 4 on goal. Martin to Ciatoli. That one kicked ahead. Flores right there to grab it.
Sorry.
Now, Coach, as we near the 15-minute mark, now past under the 15-minute mark, at one point does it become more of a time game than a score game?
For who?
For the Owls, they start
Yeah, it's already become that.
already.
It's already
all right.
a time now managing the game, not giving something up to breathe life back. For Bridgeport, it's completely about time and score. The Owls is more just let's manage the game. Let's not give them give them a goal. Be tight. If we can get the third, fine, but no chances, no mistakes.
Martin blocks that one. And a lot of contact there, maybe some extracurricular. Martin's on the ground, the Purple Knight standing over him. Teammates come in to break it up. Looks like there was an initial foul called on Martin, and Purple Knights play it quickly. On the sideline, that one's just out of bounds. No whistle there. That's into the box, kick back.
What you don't want is a penalty, right? You don't want somebody to take a guy down and give him a penalty kick and breathe life into Bridgeport. Southern is showing some toughness today. Give Coach Anderson and the staff credit. Quick turnaround from going to play Felician on Thursday. The guys are battling and fighting here like they need to. They're digging in deep. You know, we got to get another 14 minutes.
Here comes the corner kick. Headed up. Pass toward the middle. Headed away. There's a shot.
That's all right.
That'll be another corner kick. To the middle. Headed away and a whistle.
Foul. Foul on UB. Fantastic. Now you manage the game here. Get everybody up and let Diego air it out. No chances in the back half. Inside, almost inside 12 to go. They've so far, I don't want to jinx them, but Southern has managed this game properly. You know, give these guys credit.
Like you said, Owls letting Flores air it out.
Ooh. Yeah, stay on side, boys. He's on.
That one played nicely for Panton, but offside.
He's off.
You saw it the whole way. Martin knocks it out of bounds off his defender. A little bit of movement over on the Owls sideline. Looks like Vang and Novoselsky.
Yep.
Warming the legs up.
Bring them back in the 80th minute or so to close it out. Vang's got a great engine, and Novoselsky works very hard.
Brzezinski's throw in. Out of bounds. As we near the 10-minute mark. Looks like Brzezinski may be sending this one into the box.
Yep.
Doherty trying to control it. Back to Brzezinski.
Oh.
Ahead.
Ooh.
Just high from Martin.
Well done, though. Well done.
Would have been his second score of the day. But a little too much on the header.
Inside 10. Now you got to be very careful. No fouls. Don't give balls away. Lock it down and then just try to get a third if it comes your way. If not, just be smart. Beautiful, beautiful.
That'll be another goal kick for Flores. Fans, be sure to stay tuned in for our post-game interview. Coach Kevin Anderson will come up to the booth alongside one of his players. You got a player in mind, Coach?
I'd bring up Dumont, but I think Kevin's going to pick who he wants, and that's who should pick it. I like Dumont, but I'm not with these guys every day. Or Flores. Flores was good today.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, he'll bring up who he thinks.
Plenty of options. That one taken back away. Muhammad with some room in front.
I like this kid.
Playing towards Panton. Ciatoli. Bridgeport gets it back. Muhammad goes to Panton.
This kid's a good player, number 19.
Yeah.
Tylee Penn. This guy's a good freshman, I believe, from Cheshire. Played for, I believe, NYCFC. And I said before, played for Southern Connecticut player, Toro Bronco.
And there's a whistle against the Purple Knights. Yeah, good amount of freshman presence for the Owls. Talked about Randy Vang and Jolique Panton. Amos Bignati also playing a role today. All three of them freshmen in their first years with the program.
Coach Anderson, Coach Kelly, and Coach Ierna, because they were here last year, have done a good job putting together this freshman, or this new class, some of transfers too. They've put together some guys they're going to be able to build around the next 4 years.
That one's cleared away. Always interesting now, especially with the transfer portal, the way it is to see how coaches decide to build their teams. Coach Anderson, a good mix. Here's a chance. Panton. Still in bounds. Works past. One, no, has it taken away.
Yeah, the portal's a big part of building your team now. Just look at basketball and football. That's all you got to look at. It's a big part of building your team.
Lops will send it back to Brzezinski on the far sideline. Muhammad. He'll clear it down the middle. Looking ahead at the Owls schedule, they take on Westchester at home next Saturday. And that is their second of 4 straight home games, including today. It'll be Southern New Hampshire after that on the 19th and Pace on the 23rd. So getting into some conference matchups after Westchester. We've got a Bridgeport player down. Now he's up. The clock stops with
Thank you.
83-35 up there. And here's the free kick.
All right, good. Let's hold the fort. Let's bring it in. Let's bringing out the freshman Penn and bringing back in 14 Nowojeski. It's a smart move by coach. As good as Penn is, he's a freshman. Nowojeski's a little bit older, has been around the block, and knows how to close it out. And Penn did his job, gave an injection of energy into the match when he came in.
Yeah. You'd imagine this has got to be one of the last chances Bridgeport is going to get.
Well, you don't know that. They got 6.5 minutes left, but it's a critical chance. It's a free kick.
Chance. There we go.
100%, Sam. You're talking to an old coach, he was paranoid.
Oh, yeah. I feel it, too.
Okay. This is a big play, though. They've got to make sure they win this ball and clear it. All right, good.
Head it up, and it'll go out of bounds.
It's goal kick.
Goal kick.
Beautiful.
Take the time to thank our wonderful team up here in the press box. Kirsten and Dejavon on camera today. Ben and Siobhan on stats. Director of Athletic Communications Ken Sween on the brand new video board. Along with our wonderful facility staff, all putting in the work on a rainy Sunday morning. That one, did it go out?
Corner.
It'll be a corner. Muhammad unprepared. He thought it went out on the first touch. Bridgeport directing traffic.
A little over 5 minutes left in the match.
Here's the kick. On the ground to the top of the box. Nearly got through.
What a save.
It was saved again.
I don't know if it was Flores or field player, but if that was Flores, I think it was Flores. I think he was on his back. Can you check a replay? No, not really. Okay. I think Flores made the save. We'll find out in the post game, but he was down. What a save. But that's his strength. He's a good shot stopper. Who's down? All right, he's all right. He's getting up. He's getting up. Is that Casper?
Yeah, it looks like it may be. As the clock stops 85-19. And our stats team do give that save to Flores.
Big save. Kid's first game in college. I think Coach Anderson, you got your goalkeeper solved.
Yeah, up to 5 saves on the day.
He was a great save there, man.
He was behind the now graduated Devin Wan last year, who had a phenomenal Owls career, but now seizes the opportunity. Out of bounds off the Owls there on the far sideline.
Inside 5. 4.5 to go. Just be smart here. No fouls. Don't get crazy. Play safe. Play a little more direct than they like to play normally, the Owls. Solo again breaks it up, and here we come. It's going to work for Nowojeski.
All the way down the field. Ciatoli had a chance, but has it knocked away.
This guy Mentz has been a bull today, boy. The Owls have worked hard. Give Coach Anderson and his staff full marks for having them prepared today after that tough game. They traveled down to Felicia Thursday morning in rush hour to play at noon and got back that night, and they had to turn this thing around in 2 days. Give them credit.
And there's a foul on the far sideline.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We're in 3.5 to go. Not yet the time to celebrate, but certainly Flores has been outstanding today. Eddie Mensah solo. Dumont. Jeremy Martin. It's been a great team effort. The subs have helped.
Yeah, Martin and Adu, the 2 goal scorers, but plenty of contributions all around. Let's see. Yeah, Owls could seal it here. It'll be Martin to take the free kick. Mensah gets his head on it, but will end up out of bounds.
2 and change. 2 and change for the Owls. I tell you, Eddie Mensah's been a warrior, and I love Solo, do.
Brzezinski knocks that one away.
Beautiful.
That one into the box.
Oh, corner. Beautiful. Look, the toughest win to get when I coached was the first one of the year. So hopefully Coach Anderson can secure this in the next 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and then they can prepare for Westchester the full week till Saturday's match.
Yeah, Owls came into the season. They were ranked 4th in the NE10 preseason poll, trying to knock off the first win of the year. Headed away by Martin. Muhammad gets his head on that one. Ciatoli fighting for possession. Now under 45 seconds to go. 1:45. Flores couldn't get to it.
He's in bad positioning. He was out off his line, and to be truthful, he's a short goalkeeper. He's got to play in his line. Got to play on his line. He was in no man's land, and they just flicked it over him. You got 1:36 seconds now. Just got to be smart here. Just got to be smart. Look, Flores has been outstanding today. The goalkeeper, Trina Nico, can correct that easily. He's been outstanding. Don't want to give that goal up at this juncture, but he stood on his head at times. Let's just close it out correct now, guys. That's important.
Yeah. Bridgeport finally able to get a crooked number on the board.
Come on.
That one's through for Ciatoli. Takes the shot, saved. Here's a shot from Novoselsky, off target.
That's all right. Get back. Just get back. Win the first ball here. Win the second ball for the Owls. Somebody get out and stop his progress. You got about 1:15 to go.
Here come the Purple Knights.
And you got to work here. You got to get pressure on the ball and stop the service. If you can, try, no fouls. You don't want to give him a free look.
Novoselsky in
he's holding him.
pursuit.
And he's holding him.
He gets whistled for the foul.
Inside the last minute. Inside the last minute. What are we doing?
Some extracurriculars here.
Referee's starting to lose it, and now they're moving the ball up. They just moved the ball up.
Yep, he sees it.
All right, this is important now. You got 55 seconds. Need to win. They got to watch the big man here. They got to win the first ball and then clear it. Clear the zone. This is not how you want to end this game.
Sent ahead, headed. Flores saves off the post. And knocked out. Still in the box.
Their goalie's up there. Their goalie
It's
is
down.
up there. You got 40 seconds here. Their goalie, Bridgeport goalie's forward. There's no one in the goal. If they can clear it, no
Empty
corner.
net. Knocked away. Flores got a hand on it. Chipped ahead and in.
My God.
The Purple Knights, with their back to the wall, squeeze one through.
29 seconds left. 29 seconds left. But the problem comes with not Novojeski. Satolo, I believe, holding the kid and fouling him 30 yards out and giving him a free kick with 1 minute to go. Look, the issue here is this is a new Owls team, and to be truthful, they got to learn how to win these type of games. And the only way you're going to learn is by going through it. And you don't want to lose the points the way you lost them today. You know, drop the win to a tie, but this is what they need to do. But certainly the foul at the end did not help by Sotola.
Yeah, the Owls, who are up 2-0 for the entirety of the second half, concede too late.
Yep.
They've got 30 seconds to tie it, or to jump back ahead.
Get back. You got 20 seconds here. Last thing you need is another one. Stop the ball. No foul. Well done now.
Lotz
One
gets
last
a foot
run.
on it.
One, if it stays in.
Just rolls out.
That's going to be it, boys. It's going to be a tie. Let's see who. Still, the kid had a great game in the goal.
2, 1.
So that does it. Flores ends the day. His Owls debut with 6 saves, but Bridgeport able to scratch 2 across in the final few minutes. A 2-2 final here at Jess Dow Field in the Owls home opener. Be sure to stay tuned in. Coach Kevin Anderson will head up here to talk to Coach Reed alongside one of his players.
Right. Yeah, he's not. Coach Anderson's not going to be happy. They had points on the table. They got a draw. But it comes down to the foul. I mean, the foul at the end.
So Adu and Martin, the 2 goal scorers for Southern. Again, 6 saves on the day for Diego Flores in his debut in net for Southern. It's Akul and Breditis, the 2 scorers for the Purple Knights, as Masick tallies 4 saves in net. All right, we'll take a short break as we wait to go get Coach Anderson for a post-game interview. 2-2 the final. Be sure to stay tuned in.
tough one, Coach Anderson. I thought your guys played really hard and showed a lot of grit. I said to Sam, it's starting to look like the old Southern Connecticut teams. What's your take?
Yeah, look, I think obviously you walk away disappointed, right? We're at home. We've worked so hard to get to the last few minutes where it gets a little bit hectic, but there are lessons in it, right? You got to go through the trenches in order to get to the top. So I thought the overall effort from everybody tonight was where we needed to be, and then just a little bit more clinical on certain things.
It's funny you said that. I said it to Sam after the second goal. There's only one way to learn how to win is to go through what they're going through right now, and it stinks, but the team played hard. Eddie, what'd you think?
I mean, what Coach said is what I'm also, touching on, because we can put in the hard work throughout the 90 minutes, and then if you don't finish up with the result we want, I don't think it's enough, because we already have standards that we've all set, and I think today the boys showed up. We all showed up as a collective, and what we were told to do, I think we put in the effort, but at the end of the day, we have to stay disciplined and then get our victory. But it didn't go the way we want. I think we'll clear our heads up and we'll come back again, and then we'll fix the little things that we need to clean up.
Yeah, I tell you, I watched your group train a couple times. I watched today. I think you're athletic. I think you're technical. Again, I don't know Coach's opinion. I thought Diego, I don't know the first goal, obviously bad positioning, but I thought Diego did a good job for you today. I thought Diego, his first game he played in college, Diego?
Yeah, first official game.
I mean, the first goal, obviously you're caught in no man's land, but I'm sure your goalkeeper coach will make a deal with that.
Yeah.
But I thought you made some great saves, and I thought the team played hard. I think you got talent. I was impressed, and it's a terrible way to end the game, and I wouldn't want to be Coach Anderson right now, but I think there's positive signs, and you have to get through these wars. Right. What'd you think, Diego? First game playing in college?
Yeah, first game is always, a lot of nerves, a lot of feelings that go into this game. But, going to situations like this, you have to put your best foot forward. Try and take what you do best and, produce on the field, push everyone else. We hold each other to the same standards, right? Play with passion, play with grit, get stuck in. And at the end of the day, that's something that we could all give 100%, So, I mean, first, official game, it was great to have, but now we look on to the next one.
See, I think you guys answered the bell. I watched the Felician match. It was not a full goal game, but you drove down and back the same day. There's fatigue, and I thought today you came out, you played hard, you looked sharp, you looked fit. I like the group, frankly, and it's a terrible thing what happened at the end, but Eddie, as the captain, you're going to have to correct this going the rest of the week because it's going to start tomorrow with him and film. But anything else you guys want to add?
I think you said it all. We're going back. We're going to fix the little things. And I know this year we have coach has done a good job putting up guys that are willing to fight to the end. And it's coming. We should just trust the process. We need a little time to all marinate together, and then we're going to produce.
Good. Thank you, guys. We'll see you Saturday at 4 against Westchester.
Thank you.
Thank you.